So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind? Frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? Truthful this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would? I'm fed up.
Good evening, good evening, good morning, folks, and welcome back to Realltom Watch-alongs. I am Realltom, and I will be bringing you the watch-along today, folks, for Fulham, who take on Liverpool at Craven Cottage live in the Premier League. Yesterday we had a wonderful opening day at Selhurst Park, where Arsenal had joy in a 2-0 victory over Crystal Palace. And today we've got a triple header for you on Saturday Night Football. But before we do any of that, if you are watching the stream on a replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And thank you very much for joining us here today, folks. And in a minute, I'm going to talk you through FPL server. If you have got Fantasy Premier League on the Premier League app, then go ahead, join in with the fun, and use that code on the top banner there. It is a head-to-head league, which means it's sort of a match style. I've just done that this season to spice it up a bit. But yeah, kick-off is at 12:30. Make sure you have a look into that and hit the subscribe button. Share around as well. Ryan Tune is in nice and early. Hello, Ryan. How you doing, matey? Yeah, and the lineups are on your screen there. In a minute, we'll have a look through them anyway. The benches and all that jazz. That's useful from Fulham because I don't know many of their players. Yeah, very useful to have the numbers there. I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Ryan. What about yourself? Crouchy! Yeah, make sure you answer the poll as well. At the moment it's 100% for Liverpool, but I've got a stat for you. Now, the last time Fulham were in the Premier League, believe it or not, they beat Liverpool at Anfield. Yes. And I believe that Fulham will make Liverpool struggle today. I just believe it. So yeah, get your predictions into the chat. And yeah, we're going to have hopefully a really great opening weekend. If you are wondering where to watch the game, you can see it live on BT Sport 1 HD or BT Sport Ultimate. Your choice. You just need a subscription. And we are 11 minutes away from kick-off. Yes, we love Fulham. Simply because of their stadium. Bum, 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 bum. BT have got this lovely new intro as well. I love it. It's like a dun 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 dun. Yeah, I like it. But no. Let's talk Liverpool. They did not have a great pre-season at all, did they? They lost 4-0 to Manchester United. they literally lost against rubbish side. However, they did beat Crystal Palace 2-0, and also they managed to beat Manchester City 3-1 in the Community Shield, so do not write them off. And today's opposition won the Championship last season in a very good style. I think they were about 11 or 12 points ahead of AFC Bournemouth. At the start, they were on the back foot, but they made an ultimate turnaround and they totally overtook Bournemouth, Fulham, and won the league very easily. So it's going to be a difficult match today. As I said, Fulham and Liverpool, when they face each other, usually it can be a little bit difficult for both. I mean, last time these two faced each other, it was incredibly difficult for Fulham to keep that 1-0 lead, but they managed to. And it was a really upsetting game for Liverpool. As well, I believe last time they played at the Cottage, both of them, they were in a 1-1 draw, which again will have frustrated Liverpool. So anything could happen here on this Saturday at lunchtime. But all that I've got to say at the moment is we're top of the league. 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 Right, folks, let's get ourselves into some stats, folks, ahead of this match at Craven Cottage, which is kicking off in 8 minutes' time. Right then, let's take a look at some stats. So Fulham versus Liverpool is today's game. Crystal Palace again lost 2-0 to Arsenal with Gabriel Martinelli and then Mark Guehi own goal. So the lineups are Marek Rodak, Kenny Tete, Tosin Adarabioyo, Tim Ream, who is the captain, the American, and Anthony Robinson in the back four. Harrison Reed, Neeskens, Cabano, Bobby Decordova-Reid, Andres Pereira, and João Palhinha are in the midfield, and then Alexander Mitro, is the forward. Bernd Leno, the recently signed goalkeeper from Arsenal, is on the bench today. Shane Duffy, Kevin Mbabu, Tom Kearney, Tyrese Francois, Luke Harris, Manuel Solomon, Rodrigo Muniz and Jay Stansfield, all on the bench for Fulham. And Liverpool begin with Alisson in goal, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson, Joel Matip and Trent Alexander-Arnold in the back four, Fabinho, Thiago and Jordan Henderson in midfield three, and then Roberto Firmino and Luis Diaz play alongside Mo Salah in that front three today. Adrian, Joe Gomez, Stefan Bajcetic, Step van der Berg Luke Chambers, James Milner, Harvey Elliott, Fabio Carvalho and Darwin Núñez, who seem to impress as a substitute in the Community Shield, is also on the bench today. And as I mentioned, Fulham do cause trouble to Liverpool, particularly at this stadium. They've won 5 times at Craven Cottage against Liverpool, twice at Anfield. Of course, that was last time this fixture was played. And Liverpool have won this fixture 18 times, 9 times at Anfield and 9 times at this stadium. Only ever has this fixture been drawn 5 times and out of the 30 games played. So previous results: Fulham 2, Liverpool 3, Liverpool 2, Fulham 0, Fulham 1, Liverpool 2. Then this season, the 2020/21 season, that's where the trouble comes. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1, and then Mario Lemina put Liverpool in real bother at Anfield with a late first half goal. So Fulham do cause trouble to Liverpool, and they might be able to do it again today at the Cottage. The referee is Andy Madley, and it's time to get Saturday night football underway. Where's Ian? Hey, Lindsay Hipgrave, where's Ian? Yeah, oh, I've noticed that. Fulham have stolen Palace's sponsor. Well, this stadium used to be a mill, but it's got that beautiful new Riverside stand built on it. It sort of is a little bit like Selhurst Park, actually, if you think about it, because a lot of people are packed in, and it can generate noise when in use. So Fulham are back, and it's time for Fulham versus Liverpool, the first of 3 fixtures on Saturday night football. Don't forget, after this, we've got Bournemouth taking on Aston Villa. They also are newly promoted and we're in a title race against Fulham. And then later today at 5:15, that 5:30 kickoff of Everton taking on Chelsea. And I hope that Everton can put Chelsea in a spot of bother in that one. All I need today is for Fulham to be defensively good to keep us top of the league. Top of the league. Because it is all about goal difference in the Premier League, in any league. And we have a slender 2 goal difference. It's all about goal difference. Doesn't matter about points. It matters about goal difference. For me. This game week anyway. Let's hope Mr. Fitch gets lots of hat-tricks. Ouch, Darren. Well, there's Mo Salah, who did sign a new contract on exactly the same day as the DCFC, some people will know, got taken over after a few months or a few years of financial woe. But when the news was announced, the Liverpool fans were buzzing, partying, and as much as Sadio Mane may not be at the club anymore, Salah is one to stay. So players take the knee at Craven Cottage. It's not actually a requirement anymore, but the players are still doing it. So we're underway at the Cottage. So Robertson to Van Dijk. Joel Matip to Alexander-Arnold, and it's given away to Mitrovic. You can't give him a gift. Mitrovic, wide. But that was the first chance for Fulham. That's a good start from Fulham, actually. And Matip trying to send it forward. Kenny Tete intercepting. He plays it to his goalkeeper, Rodak, who can fire it forward. It's missed by Thiago. Van Dijk tries to head it forward, but it's intercepted by Deckled over Reed, won back by Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk to Joel Matip. Andy Robertson with the ball forward, but it's a waste. Luis Diaz would have never got there, and that was Rodak's ball all day long. Of course, Steve McManaman's here. Mitrovic in a battle to win the ball. Loose free from Cabana, who was in a tussle with Thiago, but he's come out of it. He's got the ball into the box, and it was in towards Pereira, and the offside flag was up. Yeah, it's good play by Fulham. I did mention to you that they'd caught Liverpool trouble, and they've definitely had a good start here. So this is really good, actually. Yeah, Deckled over Reed here. Marco Silva. And Deckled over Reed. Played in towards Mitrovic, but cleared away by Fabinho. Kenny Tete trying to win it back, and that's a foul on Thiago. Yeah, this is a good start by Fulham in the first 3 minutes. They've been playing well, challenging for the ball, and playing high up the pitch. That's what you want to see. Fabinho then. Gets it to Andy Robertson on the switch. This is Thiago. And ball played towards Luis Diaz, who was the target, but Rodak claims with no issues. Rodak taking a long time on the ball. Gets it forward. And there's the ball played in, and a comfortable take for Alisson. Kene Tete wins it back for Fulham. Gets his foot in there. Declan over Reed. Lovely play from Fulham. Pereira was in a great position, and it's cut out by Joel Matip, and it's the first corner of the game for Fulham. So there's the ball in towards Adrabayo. Back in towards Tete. Can Declan Overy get a touch? No, he can't. And it's smashed clear by Alexander Arnold, who spotted Salah on the run, but then Fulham regained possession. This is Van Dijk. Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool. Alisson to Matip. Robertson. And now Van Dijk. Thiago plays it to Luis Diaz, and that's an awful ball. That's an awful ball from Thiago. You could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to pick out Salah, but oh no, it was an awful idea. So Rodak with the goal kick towards Mitrovic. Missed by Pereira, but then won back. Now it's ball by João Pelini. Pellinia. Firmino wins the throw. Robertson closed down by Henderson, winning the throw. Fulham go with the long throw. Here's Mitrovic on the left-hand side. He's in a bit of a squeeze. He's going to try and get round Matip. He got past Henderson. And Fulham keep the ball. This is Harrison Reed. Found some space and no problems for Alisson. Liverpool haven't actually had a shot yet. Goes to show you that Fulham, oh my word, that's given away to Harrison Reed. There was a challenge on Bobby Firmino which the referee didn't see. This is Kenny Tete. Plays it forward, it's cut out by Joel Matip. Kenny Tete trying to win it back and he gets the throw. Harrison Reed And Robertson clears it for Liverpool. It's a Fulham throw. Taken by Tete. Kenny Tete. Harrison Reed. Tete again. Tete fires it in and it's scuff cleared by Van Dijk. Kenny Tete with the throw again then. Firmino tries to send it forward, but that's great defending. And Mitrovic is going to try and keep it in, which he couldn't do so. And Liverpool get the throw this time. Yeah, Fulham have built really good momentum actually in these first 10 minutes or so. You can see that they're playing well. They're sort of dominating in a way. They're winning everything. They keep getting themselves forward. They're putting in tackles. It's good play by Fulham against the Liverpool side as well. So Robertson with the throw. Salah. Matip to Van Dijk. Van Dijk with the ball forward. It was aimed towards Luis Diaz, but Fulham win the ball again. And that's a loose touch by Firmino. And that's Cabano, Kenny Tete. Fulham struggling to Liverpool struggling to settle in possession at the moment. Fulham are playing well. Mitrovic with the ball. Pereira. And Kenny Tete. This is Cabano. Was he shoved there by Robertson? Allison clears it for the throw-in anyway. Well, Jurgen Klopp does not look a happy man at Craven Cottage. A win against this Liverpool side today could be a massive boost for Fulham. They did score 100 goals last season. Ball sent forward. It was perfectly weighted by Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold gets the throw. He did get a touch, but he sent it towards a Fulham player, which diverted it out for a throw. Here's Thiago, plays it to Luis Diaz, and good defending by Kenny Tete. This is Fabinho. Henderson. Matip to Van Dijk. Thiago plays it to Luis Diaz, who gets it out wide to Robertson. Firmino, Diaz, Bobby Firmino, Robertson's in, and he's... Well, I thought that was going to go in. Ronak was off his line, Luis Diaz. That's a great finish, but the offside flag is raised. it was Robertson who was offside. He played it to Firmino. It's good play. Better from Liverpool on the counter. There you go, offside. Oh, great. Show us that. Well, we all love him. Here's Firmino. Plays it to Salah. This is better on Liverpool. And it's cleared away by Fulham. Mitrovic. Pressing Van Dijk. So this is Joel Matip. And it was straight at Deckard over Reed. Harrison Reed, rather. It's clipped towards Mitrovic by Reed. But runs through to Alisson this time. That was a wild challenge by Kenny Tete. Henderson. He showed the yellow card to Kenny Tete. Yeah, it was a wild challenge. I mean, and Ross Gamer says, "Come on, Liverpool." Yeah, nice to see you in here, Ross Gamer. Take it, Liverpool supporter. Andy Robertson. Diaz trying to scramble. And throw. Robertson takes. Firmino. Thiago looking to cross. He's got a marker. Matip. Space for Alexander-Arnold to whip the ball into the box. And it was defended by Adebayo for Fulham. This is Firmino on the throw. Henderson. And cleared away by Adebayo once more. Oh, that's a bit of a back pass from Thiago. Forced Alisson to hurry up a bit and definitely causing a bit of panic. Thiago to Virgil van Dijk. Thiago once more plays it to Henderson. Now Mo Salah chips it towards Henderson, who carried on running. He couldn't get to the ball. And we've got Sakib to fail in the house. Hello Sakib, how you doing? Make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave a like on the stream. Sakib, I think Liverpool win 2-1. Kenny's Hattie lined up a throw for Fulham. Mitrovic gets the touch, but Henderson intercepts and Fulham can't get the ball back. Now they do. It was given away by Alexander-Arnold. Pereira plays it towards Mitrovic, but instead he finds Alisson. Had the right idea, but couldn't get it to Mitrovic. I think City will win the Prem. Thiago plays it to Luis Diaz, who gets a lovely touch on it. Plays it to Robertson, who crosses it in, and Anthony Robertson heads it away in the nick of time for Fulham. Fulham are claiming a foul on Andres Pereira. Referee Andy Madley says no. Firmino instead plays it to Lewis Henderson in a scramble as Liverpool try to carry on with the game. Alexander-Arnold drills it into the box and Salah's header wide. Fulham appealing again, and they do get the free kick. The foul on Cabano. I'm not sure whether Andy Manley's given the initial foul or the foul on Cabano there. Yeah, he's given the Van Dijk foul on Cabano. Ball played in, and the header from Andres Pereira, I think, was a great free kick, and the shot from Polinia is deflected wide for a corner. The deflection came off Joel Matip. It's a corner for Fulham. And after a bit of Liverpool pressure, they've refound their momentum. So Andres Pereira to take this corner for Fulham. It's into a deep area, and it's glanced away from Van Dijk's. That's a great ball to Mitrovic, but he's offside. Oh. We're top of the league. 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 Foul on Fabinho there by Pereira. Oh no. The other way, no. Not sure. Robertson to Firmino. Van Dijk plays the ball towards Salah, but instead it's intercepted by Robinson for Fulham. Tete. It was a good challenge by Firmino on João Palhinha. That it was picked off by Mitrovic. In fact, it wasn't Mitrovic. It's not a foul, by the way. Liverpool win the ball back. Lovely switch to Andy Robertson from Alexander-Arnold. And Firmino's conceded the foul there. He was trying to win the ball back. But, yeah. It is that on Palhinha. Matip on his knee. Yeah. I think that was the initial foul. But that wasn't given. Adebayo has given it away to Thiago. And now Firmino to Robertson. Here's Luis Diaz, who was fouled there by Cabano. It was a shoulder in the chest. So we're approaching the half-hour mark. Fulham not too happy with the referee, and it's 0-0. I'd say Fulham have been the better side. Liverpool have had spells, but Fulham have worked as a team really well. They've tried to get forward. Mitrovic is putting a shift in. And here's the free kick from Robertson, headed away by Adebayo. Back in by Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho deflected out for a corner. So got 3 likes on the stream. At the moment the poll is backing Liverpool, 75% of you. Henderson with the shot. Salah and Rodak will claim. 75% of you back in Liverpool, 17% back in a draw. Pereira's on the run here. Fulham, 8% of you are back in. Pereira plays it in. It's headed away for a corner. And it was the restart by Rodak. Executed to perfection. Finds Pereira. And that touch to head it away. It's gifted Arsenal. Has gifted Fulham. Another corner whipped in low. Towards Mitrovic as well. So it's 0-0. We're at the half-hour stage. 15 minutes to go in the first half. Miss. Oh. Anthony Robertson managed to squeeze the cross in, and Harrison Reed with the shot. A huge block there by Robertson, and now it's given away to Cabano, who plays it in. Oh! A little bit too hard there. Mitrovic was right on the spot, but I think it had too much power. The cross. What a block by Robertson. That would have been in. I think that would be Frankie Robertson. It's a good header, but went nowhere. Fulham are going to go forward here. Henderson is down. This is Cabano for Fulham. And now Kenny Tete with the cross into the box. It's deep. Mitrovic with a header. Is that in the net? Fulham have scored against Liverpool. That's a big blow for a side who were in the Champions League final last season. A side who were 1 point away from City in the title race. Are 1-0 down at Craven Cottage. Fulham causing trouble for Liverpool again. That's a massive boost for Fulham. And they lead 1-0 at Craven Cottage. And it's Mitrovic on the spot. He cashes in. And it's such a deep cross from Kenny Tete. There you go. Fulham 1, Liverpool 0. VAR were having a quick look for a possible offside against Cabano there. There was no offside, and that means Fulham do lead 1-0 at Craven Cottage. And in a moment, I'm sure Fraser will come in here and absolutely go mad. Jurgen Klopp is really... Oh. Alisson. Well done. Yes, they did nearly come and get the quadruple, but they didn't. Now Fulham have got a really good chance. Really. A really good Sorry about that, folks. There's a little bit of a technical difficulty there. We're back. No. It's a good header by Harrison Reed towards Andres Pereira. Liverpool. Ooh, I say. Great ball. Joel Matip had to deal with two. Fulham were appealing for something, I'm not sure what. That's a nice ball onto Mo Salah. Salah for Liverpool has Firmino and Luis Diaz joining him. Here's Henderson, plays it to Thiago. Luis Diaz on the left-hand side, and he's hit the bar. And then Alexander-Arnold plays it back in. Luis Diaz tucks it into Thiago, and it's going to be Rodak's ball. Van Dijk's clearance, intercepted. But Fulham have lost it. But that's far too heavy though from Fabinho, that ball forward. 6 minutes to go before half time. Jurgen Klopp looks a bit grumpy and a bit confused. Now in the 40th minute, Fulham are doing well. So as things stand, Fulham are second and Arsenal are first. And Donald Trump's time travelling Blasians are in the house. They say, "You can get in, lad. This season's Arsenal's." After watching the first 20 minutes yesterday, I don't see anyone giving us a challenge this season. Really? Wow. I love the confidence, Donald Trump's time travelling Blasians. Thiago plays it short to Robertson. Thiago back to Robertson. Gets it under control, hoists it in, and it's headed away by Alexander Mitrovic, the goal scorer, as far as Fabinho. Shifts it out to Salah and clipped in. Kenny Tete heads away, only as far as Robertson, on towards Firmino, and then headed away by Radrabio, and then properly cleared by Reed. Drived in by Henderson. It's going to fall for Bobby Firmino. Liverpool probing with Thiago and Jesus. 50 goals plus handball against Trent Alexander-Arnold, says Andy Madley. Well, it's a free kick for Fulham. I mean, that is a very confident prediction. But no, I don't think we're going to win all of that. I don't think we'll win a trophy this season, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, after those first 20 minutes, it did feel like same old Arsenal. Only difference was, kept a clean sheet and won the game. Played by Fabinho. He's going to be sent back towards the danger area for Fulham by Decordova Reed. Adarabioyo trying to win it. Palhinha battling with Bobby Firmino. We can't win the La Liga because we're not Spanish. Nor the Bundesliga, nor the Copa America. Van Dijk hits it pretty much straight at Anthony Robertson. 1 minute to go for Liverpool. This is Van Dijk. Now Thiago. Tete heads the ball away, and Decordova Reed plays it to Cavano. And Mitrovic tried to find the run of Andreas Pereira, but it was blocked by a Liverpool defender. No, I don't think that will happen. Diaz tripped. And this is Thiago, 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. Luis Diaz heads the ball straight at Rodak. This is Van Dijk for Liverpool. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold sweeps it on towards Salah. Reed with the defending for Fulham. And there's 1 minute to go before half time. Fabinho. Matip to Van Dijk. It's going to be half time, I think, in a minute for Fulham. But it was a great cross by Kenny Tete, can't lie. And then the header from Mitrovic was clinical. There you go. That's half time at Craven Cottage. It's been a great first half for Fulham, capped off with a goal by Alexander Mitrovic at the break. It's Fulham 1, Liverpool 0. So I will be back in just a second, folks. Do not go anywhere, because I'll be back in 2 minutes to talk you through my thoughts on that first half at Craven Cottage.
What you're saying, Liz, is not enough. Write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing? This kind of fussing. This kind of fussing. I've been loyal, you've been drunk, playing victim to your love. Love is simple, pick me up. You keep messing, I'm fed up. I'm fed up, I'm fed up. You keep messing, I'm fed up. I'm fed up, I'm fed up. You keep messing, I'm fed
Okie dokie then, folks. Fraser has arrived in the house. He's not a happy bunny either. I mean, it is a bit of a joke for Liverpool, isn't it, really, Fraser? I mean, let's talk through it. So, we'll talk about the opening goal. I mean, Fulham did start really well. They were working as a team throughout the game. Liverpool did their best to get the ball forward, but they didn't really have a shot on target that was onside. And then, Fulham just kept cashing in on the mistakes, kept winning the ball, and it's been a frustrating time for Liverpool in that first half. And then Kenny Tete gets the cross in. Yeah, it's just frustrating when you see him put such a perfect cross in, and then Mitrovic cashing in. I think there was a lack of teamwork and a lack of concentration from Liverpool, and I'm sure Jurgen Klopp will be telling them that in the dressing room. But unless Liverpool can try and find a response, this is probably going to be a 1-0 win for Fulham. So Liverpool have to respond and they have to improve in the second half. It does. Innovation just starting in garage. So at the Cottage, it's 1-0 to Liverpool then. Mitrovic's goal, and in a moment or two, we're going to have a look through that for that first half stats. And here you go. So at the break then, it's Fulham 1, Liverpool 0. And Fulham may only have had 28.4% of this possession. Yeah, 28.4% of the possession for Fulham, 71.6% for Liverpool. But Fulham have only had... Liverpool have had only 3 shots on goal, and none of those were on target. Fulham have had 5, and the one that was on target was indeed the goal. And yeah, a reminder, next week on Wednesday, we'll be doing the Super Cup on Wednesday night. And the studio looks nicer, I have to say. So yeah, moving on. 228 touches for Fulham, 449 for Liverpool. So they've had touches and they've had passes. Fulham have had to put 9 tackles in as well. Liverpool have put 4 in, and they've made 8 clearances. Fulham have made 15. 3 corners for Fulham, 1 for Liverpool. That shows that they've not got forward enough. 2 offsides for Fulham, 1 for Liverpool. Then 1 yellow card for Fulham, none for Liverpool, and 5 fouls conceded by the home side and 4. Yeah, it's just a lack of, isn't it, really? A lack of touches, a lack of composure. I think this has just been a lack of game for Liverpool. So let's go back to the comments then, folks. And we've got, yay, 366 subscribers, AFCB Fan TV. Thanks for pointing that out. We've got Ayush Takun in the house. And we've also got Percy Harrison in the house, who I take is a Liverpool fan. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave a like. Percy Harrison, thank you very much. Fulham, look at them. Playing well. Playing with confidence against Liverpool. So that's what you want from a team like Fulham. You know, it always makes me happy when you see teams like this flourish against the bigger sides. I mean, you saw West Brom do it at Stamford Bridge. Fulham did this to Liverpool last season, 2 seasons ago at Anfield. They're flourishing. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Radio silent. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. That's our next stream, yeah. Liverpool do need to come back now. If they don't improve in the second half, like straight away flying out the boxes, 10 shots on Fulham's goal, then I'd be concerned. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, plenty more football to come over the course of this weekend. Don't forget, straight after this, we've got AFC Bournemouth taking on Aston Villa. Yeah, I know, I don't change the overlay. Like, in the next stream, I'll just change the overlay. Don't be confused. BeConfused.com. Right then, folks, we are nearing the second half. We're nearing the second half. In a huge game for Fulham. And now is the time for Liverpool to come back. Mike went funny there for a moment. Oh, no one cares about your stupid adverts, man, about new TV programmes. We just want to watch the live sport. Oh. That's what these kind of adverts make me feel like. Bubbles. Many bubbles. So with Fulham leading 1-0, even though they are on 3 points by goal difference, we're top of the league. 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 Love it. I bloody love it. Come on then, get us to the coverage, please. I want to watch the second half. Bum, bum. Da, 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 da. I am. No one cares about Silverstone. Nope. Bye bye. Yep. Off you go. Get off our screens. I don't want to. I don't want to know anything about the MotoGP. Yeah. Off you go. Thank you. Yeah. Bring us back the live football. Time for the second half then at Craven Cottage. It's a big second half for Fulham and a big second half for Liverpool. The last time Liverpool were defeated on opening day was indeed an away fixture back in 2012 against West Bromwich Albion, who did nearly beat them 2 seasons ago. So Fulham will get the start at Craven Cottage. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp was probably shouted at his team, saying you 1-0 down to Fulham. This, that and the other, and that. Well, Marco Silva probably won't have said much other than he wants the same from Fulham, and that's exactly right. Teamwork, determination, guts, desire to play, desire to hurt Liverpool. That's a foul, that's a free kick. Oh. Of course, Divock Origi, one of Fraser's favourites. A lot of Liverpool fans used to love Divock, and it's annoying me that they've not put the scoreboard on. Here's Thiago. There we go. Rodak with the ball forward then. Mitrovic gets it under control, chests it down. Tackled over Reed. Robinson. Cleared by Alisson. Only as far as Andreas Pereira. Tucks it back to Robinson, gets the cross in. And it was towards Mitrovic, but it was headed away by Van Dijk. And it's almost exactly the same at the start of the second half, with Fulham starting well. Adebayo plays the ball towards Cabano. And Cabano tried to get across there, but he slipped, which meant that he couldn't really get a proper cross in, and it's gone out for a goal kick, unfortunately for him. Come on, Fulham. Keep it up. Thiago might be struggling with his hamstring there. Oh. Well, Liverpool already injury riddled, and I wouldn't want to be Jurgen Klopp. Harvey Elliott and Darwin Núñez are going to be calling upon, I think. Harvey Elliott did break his leg at Leeds United last season. The youngster. So here's the first two changes. I think it was Bobby Firmino coming off. And Thiago as well. So Thiago is going to be replaced by Harvey Elliott. And Bobby Firmino will come off and be replaced by Darwin Núñez. So that's Darwin Núñez's Premier League debut. Flags down here now, Cabanos. Touch the ball. It does go up. Alexander-Arnold, and he's got a point. It can be really annoying when you wait, when you see your team getting forward and then flag doesn't go up until after, the play's done. Commentary's got a point. Bit of pressure on Reed here. Liverpool win the corner, which will be taken by the man who won it, Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with a lovely ball in, and Darwin Núñez was there, and Rodak claims the ball. The offside flag went up anyway against Liverpool. It's going to be a Fulham throw. Here's Mitrovic. Can he get past Matic? No, he can't. No foul on Salah. Throw-in goes the way of Fulham. Record over Reed trying to win the ball off Fabinho. And there was pressure on Joel Matip as well. The ball's cleared for another Fulham throw. That's a forced smile from Jurgen Klopp. Here's Robinson. And he's fouled Matip. He had the ball, Matip came, took the ball off him, and then commits the foul as he was trying to win the ball back. So 54 minutes in, Fulham 1, Liverpool 0, the score. Matip to Harvey Elliott, Jordan Henderson on the ball. Andy Robertson plays a lovely baller in early towards Darwin Núñez. It was a bit high, picked up by Mo Salah. Harvey Elliott now. Shift it onto Alexander-Arnold. Harvey Elliott gets it back and he's lost it. And deckled over Reed. This is Pereira. And he tried to go for finesse. But instead, that was easy for Alisson. He should have just hit that straight. He didn't need to go for the finesse. Pereira, I don't know why he tried to play it a crossbar goal. Here's Alexander-Arnold on the counter. Played in towards Harvey Elliott. It was pulled back and Fulham survive. Chipped back into the danger area by Alexander-Arnold. Harvey Elliott to Fabinho. And Fulham can clear. This is Mitrovic. He's not strong enough to get past Van Dijk, though he has turned away. Pereira. Blocked by Fabinho. Come on, Fulham. That's Xavier. And that's given away by Jordan Henderson now. And this is going to reach Bobby Decordova-Reid. Who's got Pereira in support. Back to Decordova-Reid, who plays a teasing ball in. And it's cleared away by Van Dijk. But they come again, Fulham. It's lovely play. Reid. And Cabano shoots, hits the post. Oh my word. Fulham are starting to dominate now. How on earth did he not go in? I mean, Alisson was beaten. Liverpool have got the post to thank. It is a corner. It's going to be taken by Pereira. He plays it short. I actually think it's the right decision to play the corner short because a proper corner would have been against the run of play because Liverpool have not... I mean, Fulham have not really put balls in. They've just... Yeah, it's been passing game. Here's... Oh, there's the shot. And it's from Decordova-Reid and it's down the throat of Alisson. Now Alexander-Arnold might be able to send Darwin Núñez away. This is Salah. And then Fulham win the ball back. Pereira. They put the ball out because the Fulham have got a player down. It's Cabano. So there's going to be a third change for Liverpool here. James Milner is going to come on, I think, to replace Luis Diaz. I don't know, though. No, it's not. It's Fabinho. Yeah, it's just another one of those dragging, poor Liverpool performances. Oh, that's nearly given away. Salah blocked. Forwards for Darwin Núñez, and oh my days, they've survived another one. Fulham headed forward by Pereira. Sent forward by Decore, but it's got too much weight on it, and Alisson will clear it for the throw. Silly from Ajabaya there. Half an hour to go for Fulham. Come on, Fulham. Headed forward. Milner. Liverpool's throw this time. And you have to credit Fulham. I mean, they're working incredibly hard at Craven Cottage against the Liverpool side, who do usually play well. They're under a lot of pressure, Fulham, against this kind of opposition, but they're dealing with that really well. Here's Salah. Gets it back from Alexander-Arnold. Rodak with the beat. Oh my days, that's a save and a half from Rodak, isn't it? And Decore turns beautifully. Harrison Reed. Oh, that would have been a lovely flick. Pereira. Harvey Elliott, Alexander-Arnold. And now Darwin Núñez is on the move, and Rodak out again to make the save. Tell you what, Rodak there sticks his foot out. I think it actually hits the bottom half of his stomach. Save there. Fulham ball here. The second goal would put this game to bed. Here's Pereira. Has he got a chance? He's picked off by Van Dijk. Liverpool are going to try and break forward. Heads has got no time though, and now he's giving it away. Robertson played it to João Palhinha. And Andres Pereira, that's a useless ball from him. Harvey Elliott plays it to Mo Salah. Oh, it's a lovely play, and oh dear. It's a big blow. But Darwin Núñez has equalised for Fulham. For Liverpool. 1-1. Well, that does relieve a little bit of pressure off Arsenal. On the top of the table, but yeah, it's a great run. Salah plays the ball. It's a lovely finish, actually. Yeah, nice. It's simple football. Fulham can't do nothing about that. Maybe they're checking for offside. They're onside. Cabano has been replaced by Solomon for Fulham here. Ball played towards Salah. And it's good defending back there by Robinson. And Fulham get the throw. Goal. Here's Van Dijk. Hens to a lovely ball forward. Can Darwin Núñez cash in? It's cleared off the line almost by Reed. Núñez causing chaos for Fulham now. Salah. Harvey Elliott gets to the byline, fires in the cross and may have took slight deflection into the arms of Rodak. .23 minutes to go here. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1. Here's Matip. Harvey Elliott. Henderson. Salah to Milner. Has space to get in the cross and it's Luis Diaz wide. Although it was deflected, it's going to be a corner. Better play from Liverpool. Yeah, lovely. Nunes knocks it down on a plate for Diaz, but he can't hit the target. Was deflected. Better for Liverpool. Away by Mitrovic as the corner went in from Robertson. Back in by Alexander-Arnold. This is Robertson, the corner taker. Comes out to Milner. Fires it in. Salah's header, and it's a good save by Rodak, but the offside flag went up anyway. It's 1-1, it's giving it away. And there's a chance for Mitrovic to get himself in the box. Mitrovic went down. Was he caught by Van Dijk? It's a penalty to Fulham. Oh, that changes everything. That really changes everything. If that is a penalty, and yes, it is a penalty. It's good feet from Mitrovic, and yes, it's a penalty. Yeah, he catches his knee, it's a penalty. What a chance for Fulham. And the penalty is given. The penalty will stand. And this is a huge opportunity for Fulham to regain the lead against Liverpool, which I can't believe I'm saying. Alisson will wait. It's Mitrovic, and it's into the back of the net to put Fulham 2-1 ahead. It's like an explosion at Craven Cottage. The fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. But Fulham are 2-1 ahead here. And with 18 minutes to go, Fulham have an advantage once more. And the team lineups are now available for Bournemouth versus Aston Villa and Newcastle United versus Nottingham Forest on the Premier League app. And Leeds versus Wolves as well. Loving life. Spurs versus Southampton lineups are now available on the Premier League app, and it is 2-1. Oh. Come on, Fulham! 17 minutes to go. Let's have you. Declan over Reed. And it goes from Pereira. And the flag goes up as Mitrovic was on the chase. Oh. Just over 15 minutes to go at Craven Cottage. Here's Milner. Being kept a close eye on by Tete. Robertson to Henderson. This is Matip. Harvey Elliott. Mitrovic hunting Henderson down. Nunez really put Fulham in a tussle there, but oh. Yay! Lovely penalty by Mitrovic. Lovely penalty. Henderson lofts the ball forward. Darwin Nunez right across the face and out for a goal kick. He got it wrong. Here's a youth who's going to make a debut, I think, against his former club, Fabio Carvalho. That's lovely from Harrison Reed. Keeping Liverpool in their own half and trying to send Mitrovic off again. Looks as though it's going to be Carvalho for Luis Diaz. Liverpool are going to take the throw in first with 13 minutes to go. There's the change, Carvalho for Luis Diaz. In a frustrating game for Liverpool. And a frustrating game for Luis Diaz, I'm sure. Excellent from Andres Pereira. Got his foot in there. And just make sure. And this 13 minutes is crucial. Fulham. Oh. Now, if Fulham do win this 2-1, then they will be Liverpool. They will leave Liverpool sat 19th, and Fulham will be sat second place in the table, which will be good for them. Oh, they're in a win outside. Neighbours, I think. If the noise doesn't stop, I'll shut the window. Corner for the Reds. Alexander-Arnold with the corner, and the shot was Carvalho, who came in. Oh, my word. Loops up. Was a lovely effort from the youth. Could see what he was trying to do. Loop it into the top corner. So it's 2-1 to Fulham here. And there's the ball into the box. Darwin Núñez, it's 2-2. Mo Salah. They're level again. Goal will stand as well. Onside. It's a mess. There you go, tapping for Salah. Onside. Anyway, they've played the ball forward here, Fulham. It's 2-2, but they're still going. Throw in for Fulham, 9 minutes to go. Fulham throw in, played short. And again, ball played in towards Mitrovic, and it's away by Alexander-Arnold. Lovely cross. Actually, no, too firm from Robinson. Still dangerous though, looking Fulham. It's played forward by Milner, who was looking for Salah, and it's away by Robinson. Back into the path of Salah though by Alexander-Arnold, and cleared away for a throw-in by Ream. Salah. Challenged by Solomon. Harvey Elliott to Milner. Alexander-Arnold plays the ball in. And away by Cordova-Reid. Yes! Come on. Fulham. Free kick. Six minutes left. Plus any stoppage time. And that's a foul on Harvey Elliott. Free kick. A bit soft. Good game though. Alexander-Arnold feeding Harvey Elliott. This is Mo Salah and it's intercepted. He's got it back though, and again intercepted by Fulham. Polini. Anthony Robertson plays it forward. And Alexander-Arnold taps it back to safety. Harvey Elliott. Salah. Harvey Elliott skipping away, although it was a good block. And Liverpool get the throw in with 5 minutes plus any additional time to go. Milner. Mitrovic spots the ball and he wins the free kick as well. He was brought down by Alexander-Arnold. He looked like he was trying to get a free kick. By the way his eyes were... Rodak plays it forward. There's the interception from Carvalho. Darwin Núñez may be off. Oh, excellent defending by Fulham there. Because number 4, whatever, yeah. And then he does that. And then Kenny Tete, just to make sure. Have a look at the poll. So 69% back in Liverpool, 15% back in a draw, and 15% now back in Fulham as well. So any of the 15% that backed a draw, or any of the 15% that backed Fulham to win, you may be right. And it's rare that the poll's wrong on this channel. Very rare. Can Fulham find a late winner? Header won by Mitrovic. Alexander-Arnold wins it back. Offside flag up against Salah. And Fulham are going to send on Tom Kearney in the late stages, just to try and get them over the line. Whether it's 1 point or 2 point or 3 points. Here's Mitrovic winning the throw. It's good play. Tom Kay is going to come on to replace Andreas Pereira here. Yep, Tom Can needs to come on. Players need to get forward then for the throw. Good play. Tesse was under pressure from Carvalho. Wins the throw again. They cut over Reed. Plays it in and away by Van Dijk. Henderson trying to send it back forward. Instead, it's clipped towards Decord over Reed, who was being tightly marked and couldn't keep his touch under control. Robertson, frustrated, takes the throw. We have hit the 90th minute, by the way. I'm not sure how much is going to be added on. 5 minutes. Yeah, the home support will not be happy about 5 minutes. Yep. Van Dijk. Oh my god, I can't tell you how annoying those kids are. Anderson with the throw. Matip. Van Dijk to Andy Robertson. Come on, Fulham. Come on, Fulham. There you go. Van Dijk was trying to find Salah. Robinson heads away. We're on to Salah and throwing for Liverpool. Defend. Keep defending. Oh, cleared away. Oh, Mitrovic, lovely. Brilliant hold-up play. Then he ran out of steam. Look at him, look. Throwing that. We're just under 2 minutes to go. That's a good header. Tom Kearney. Henderson wins it back. It's ping pong at the moment. Nobody can get the ball. Salah, what a emphatic challenge that was there by Robinson to make sure that the ball was put out of play before Salah could put a threat on. The goalkeeper rode out and get himself into the 6-yard box. So the final change, Bobby Decord over Reed to be replaced by Duffy. Shane Duffy, there you go. So Alexander-Arnold plays it to Harvey Elliott. And Henderson with the shot. I think he hit the bar. I don't know if Rodak got a touch or not. Van Dijk onto Joel Matip. Alexander-Arnold. Mitrovic wins it. And it's a throw-in for Fulham. Henderson. Darwin Núñez is on the run and Rodak will claim. We are at the end of the 5 minutes. And that might be it for Fulham. That might be their point. Rodak with the kick. Mitrovic with the header. Van Dijk. João Paulinho, maybe there's one last chance for Fulham. It's Mitrovic. Then Alexander-Arnold, referee's taking his time to blow the whistle. And there's the full-time whistle blown by Andy Madley. Fulham get their point. They've been brilliant today. And they've earned a point in a 2-2 draw against Fulham. Mitrovic, the man of the match. He got the 2 goals to frustrate Liverpool at Craven Cottage. Liverpool were poor in the first half. It was Darwin Núñez really who made the difference, and at full time it's Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. And that is a setback. You're not wrong. 2-2. And it means that Arsenal still are top of the league. Fulham are, well, we'll have a look at the table in a moment, actually. Let's have a quick look at the table before I close off here. So the league table looks a bit like this after that 2-2 draw. So, no, I want that one, yeah, that one, and then the league table, yeah. Come on, there we go. So that's the table then. Fulham and Liverpool. So Fulham are second. Liverpool are third. 1 point apiece. So this is how the table looks at the moment. Out of all the 4 sides that have currently had a game, so Arsenal are currently third on 3 points for a +2 goal difference. Then Fulham are second place with 1 point, a 0 goal difference. Same for Liverpool. And Crystal Palace are bottom with a -2 goal difference. Still to come on Saturday Night Football, though. We have Bournemouth taking on Aston Villa, Leeds taking on Wolves, Newcastle taking on Nottingham Forest, Spurs taking on Southampton, and Everton taking on Chelsea. All of that to come on Saturday Night Football. So the results so far are Palace 0, Arsenal 2, and today Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. So that's pretty much that one. And I will see you folks for the next game, which will be live for at 2:45. Bye bye for now.